Jai Gurudev. My name is Lata Madula. I am from Hyderabad. We have furniture business in Hyderabad. My husband Sai and I take care of our own business. So today I am going to share with you a beautiful experience I had a few years ago, about 8-9 years ago. So this happened that time when my husband was doing DSN program in Hyderabad with Sharda Didi. So that day he was supposed to report to the program by 6 o'clock and also take breakfast for 5 to 6 members as part of the potluck breakfast they had. So that means I have to wake up very early and prepare the breakfast and give it to him so that he can be on time. So that day I set the alarm for 4:30 and I had a dream early in the morning, and the dream was I was in the showroom, in the furniture showroom, and as I see outside, I see Guruji coming into the showroom. And as I go out along with my husband to receive him, I see that scores of so many Swamijis also following him, draped in white clothes, and they all came into the showroom. It was wonderful receiving all of them, and we were so excited, and we took Guruji and make him sit in the proprietor's chair. And we were very busy making all the Swamijis who filled the entire showroom comfortable in the showroom. And it was such a wonderful picture. When I recall, I see that it was as if they brought so many clouds into the showroom, as if the smoke of a havan was filled in the showroom, and everyone in whites. It was wonderful having all of them. And then the alarm rang and I woke up, and I felt so happy to wake up with this beautiful dream. And I prepared the breakfast for my husband and he left. So as usual at 9:30 one of my managers will open the showroom and report to me. So that day also at 9:30 I received a call, and the manager he called, and this time he was very, very upset, and he was shouting and in panic, and he informed me that there was a theft in the night. There was a theft in the showroom, everything was ransacked, and he was shouting and asked me to come to the showroom as fast as possible. And I was so nervous, and more because my husband is not there to take care, and I have to handle this situation all on my own. So my hands were shaking and I was nervous. Luckily that time Mr. Murli Manohar ji, ex-Apex member of Art of Living and a Art of Living teacher, was my neighbor that time. So I ran across to his flat to inform him what happened, and he assured me, he calmed me down, and he told me that let us go and check what happened, don't worry. I was not in a position to drive my vehicle, so he volunteered to take me in his car, and it's just around 4 kilometers away. But I was continuously chattering with him and telling him that I had this dream and this happened, what does this mean, what was Guruji doing, as if it was Guruji who did all this in the showroom. So I was so confused, I was in a panic, and all the time Murliji was assuring me, and let us go and check, let us go and check. So then we reached the shop. Then we entered the showroom and started examining what happened. So it so happened on examining, we found that the thief, he found the entrance from the adjoining building which was under construction. He jumped to our building from the terrace, and he started coming down, break opening the doors. So each floor is again closed from outside. So he used very huge metal rods and very big boulders to break open the doors. It is our showroom is in 2 floors and 1 cellar. So from terrace he came down, he broke open one door using those rods and all which are used for construction and all. So he saw the material in the first floor. I think he came to know that it is a furniture showroom. So then again it was very, very dark in the night, and because he wants the light, what the theft did was he was tearing the posters which were stuck on the walls of the staircase, and he lighted those posters to make a torch so that he can see. So he was burning those posters while coming down the staircase, and the burning poster was falling all the way wherever he is going. So he was tearing the posters, burning them, and going down. So the first floor done, then he comes to the main floor. At the end of the main floor staircase, there is a huge bundle of pillows. On top of that bundle, there is a small pack of 5 pillows. So this burning paper fell on the pack which was on top of the bundle. So Murliji and I saw the pack. We noticed that in the center of the pack it was burnt in the size of a 1 rupee coin. The entire the pillow was burnt in the middle, and we opened the pack. We saw that the second pillow was only the cloth, the top cloth was burnt, and that's it. From the third pillow everything was normal. And then we noticed that he checked everything. He got really frustrated because he can't carry furniture, he can't carry sofa, he cannot carry dining table and cots. So definitely he was frustrated. He also checked the locker, so the locker, the galla we say, is having only Guruji's photo on top, and then few rupee coins which are kept, because it should not be left empty. Otherwise we don't keep any collection in the shop in the night. So he really got frustrated, and he just left with the very old computer we were using that time to maintain our accounts. So since it happened in the month of March, so I lost the whole financial year data, and that was the only thing he could do. So I was so relieved, on examining all this, that then I correlated with my dream. So I really believe that Guruji and so many Swamijis came. He could have come alone, but why did he come with so many Swamijis? Because thief was burning the posters, and it could have been a major fire accident in the shop. So then Murliji and I went to the place where my husband was doing the program, DSN program. We shared the news with him, and he was very, very happy and grateful. Then we shared this incident with Sharda Didi also in the course. Then Sharda Didi shared a beautiful thing with me. She said, when you have a guru in life and when you have faith in him, an arrow which is aimed at your heart can just fly above your head. And this is 100% true with what happened with me. I am ever grateful to Guruji for protecting me thus, and always taking care of me. Jai Gurudev.